Welcome, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome Monday. We've got Wise Agent with us. We got Camilla here. Nice, nice to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to join today's webinar and go over some marketing tips.
Yeah, putting your marketing on autopilot. Every time I do a session with Wise Agent, I find that because there's a lot to this, okay? I find that I find myself saying, you could do that there too. It's like,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. So
Yes.
it has a lot. So first off, everyone, thanks for jumping in. What city, what state, what country are you coming in from? Let us know. And then let us know if you're already using Wise Agent or not. Either way,
Yeah.
welcome. Where do you want to start with this, Camila?
Definitely. I mean, I'm ready to dive in. I think everyone's excited to see what we have in Wise Agent, all our marketing features, and how to really just kind of set your tools on autopilot and let Wise Agent do all of the heavy lifting for you while you're out on the field with your clients. So
Perfect. All right.
awesome.
Share your screen. I'll say hello to a few people here. Uh,
Awesome.
we got Alicia. What's up, Alicia? Terry, already a Wise Agent user. Love it.
Yes.
Christine Clarkson. Wait a second. You're very close to my business partner from Lab Coat Agents, Nick Baldwin. So, Christine, nice to have you here. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go. There's your screen. All right. What are we
Perfect.
looking at right here?
Yes, so this is going to be the first thing agents see when they log into their Wise Agent account. They're going to be redirected here to the Welcome dashboard where you have a lot of your time management tools, kind of an overview of what's going on in your account. So you can see, what appointments you have, where you need to be, your commissions, some of the leads that are coming in through the system. And then on the left-hand side, that's where we get to all of our fun features over here is where you'll find our marketing menu. And that's where we can dive into some of those tools that can help you set your marketing on autopilot while you're out on the field. So
Nice. I
we
like
do,
that. Let me
yeah,
just answer one question. Debbie says Central Florida. Nice. Been considering Wise Agent since
okay,
they were here at our FAR convention. Well, Debbie, after this, you probably will sign up. So
definitely. Debbie, I wonder if I met you. I was there with Brandon, so I'm wondering if you were one of the people who stopped by our booth to say hello.
let's see if she is. In
Yeah.
the meantime, all right, continue.
All right. So over here under the marketing menu, this is where you'll go to find our marketing features. We're going to start off with our drip campaign feature. This feature has been recently revamped, so it has a new look. So if you're currently a Wise Agent member, if you've been one of our members for some time now, you know that this has gone through a major upgrade and facelift to make it a
Yep.
lot easier for you to go into the system and create those campaigns, whether you're creating them from scratch. So if you're somebody that is really good at creating content and wants to create those custom campaigns on your own, you have the ability to do that in the system. Or if you're a busy agent, you really don't have time to think about the message that you want to send out or create that full campaign from scratch, we do have stock campaigns available for you right here within the system. So with our stock campaigns, you can select from the Spanish campaigns or our English campaigns. So if you have clients who are Spanish speakers and you want to be able to market to them, we have that content in there already for you as well.
I have a
So,
question for you, Camille,
yeah.
on this because and let me go back and then I'll share the screen right after.
Okay.
Uh, one of right just came from a morning session with our brokerage, and one of the challenges that one of our agents has says, "Hey, I'm just getting online leads a lot, specifically Meta, so Facebook, Instagram. They're performing well for him." And he said, "I pick up the phone and I call them, but when I put them in the smart plans, I don't know that they're working well enough."
Mm.
So for Wise Agent, with when online leads are coming through, what is it that we can set up that gives us that better chance of converting them?
Definitely. I think one of the main things that you want to be incorporating with your stock campaigns, with your drip campaigns, the ones that you're creating through Wise Agent, is having a call to action in your campaign. I think that's something that people forget to do is that you're just sending out these emails, but there's not really an action for your clients or potential clients to take. So
Good
making
point.
sure you include that, and I can also show you that here. And
Yeah.
can you still
Let
see
me
my screen?
yeah,
Perfect.
let me add it
Yeah.
over. There we go.
Yeah. So even though, like, let's say, for example, let's focus on, you want to fast track appointments for buyers. So right here, we already have this built out for you. And the call to action would be not just to have an email going out to these new leads that you're getting online, but in there, you want to make sure you include a CTA where it says, schedule an appointment with me, or book a call, book a Zoom consultation,
Mm,
something where now they know, okay, what to do, what's their next step. So kind of guiding them through, this is what you
got
want to do
it.
next. So that's one of the things that I see work really well for our members, is making sure that they have that CTA built in. And then on top of that, we do have reporting for the drip campaigns, which is really nice. So you can really see who's opening these emails. Are they working? Are you getting more engagement from your text messages? So instead of going very email heavy, do you need to switch it up and incorporate some text messages in your campaign, or a mix of both? So those are some of the things that I see really help members kind of gauge how well their marketing programs are working, is including that CTA in there. So you're kind of guiding your leads on what they need to do next, and then really looking at those reports to see, okay, what emails are working, what content is working for them.
Perfect. All right. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that you added the call to action. I got the customer service thing confused at the bottom. It says they love your customer service. So that's beautiful.
Okay.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, the call to action is so important, and sometimes we forget about that. What a small nugget that's so important. Thank you for that. And then the other piece, somebody asked what a smart plan is. Can you explain what a smart plan is, Camille?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think it gets called something different in every platform. We call those drip campaigns in Wise Agent. So it's just a series of events set to go out to a selected group of clients over a period of time. So for us, the way that you would set those up is, again, you would come here to create a new campaign, choose from the stock campaign, and then based off of your target audience, are these online leads, like you mentioned earlier? So are you getting these leads from Meta? Are you meeting them at an open house? So are these leads that you're capturing through your Wise Agent landing pages, or are these leads that you're meeting at the gym and you're wanting to add them to, just kind of like, it was great meeting you, or, a different kind of drip campaign. So depending on who your target audience is, you can create a smart plan, or in our system, drip campaign, to really stay top of mind and keep engaging with them throughout a period of time. And we already have those built out just based off of, what your goal is here. So let's focus, like if we focus on internet leads today, you could see here we have some set campaigns, and we have a series of different touches for buyers, sellers, depending on, again, who your audience is. And so once you find a campaign that really works for you, all you have to do, and again, you can preview these campaigns, all you have to do here is click on copy campaign. And then this takes you here to your edit campaign screen, where now you can actually personalize it. So we do a lot of the, heavy lifting for you of creating the campaign itself. But
Yeah.
if you want to personalize it, add your own spin to it, you definitely can do that. You can even add more events here. So if you want to incorporate and, again, mix it up with different event types, you're able to come here at the bottom of this campaign and click to add a new event type. So if you do want to add in a couple of emails between the text strip campaigns, you're able to simply click on that green plus sign here, add in your event name, and then, of course, add in a brief description that just helps you identify what kind of email you're sending out here, and then select your event type. So these are some of the default event types that we have available through the system. And then from here, you can actually edit that content. So you can come in and create that email either from scratch, or you can come here and choose from the Wise Agent stock content that we have available.
All right. Quick question on that, Camila.
Yeah.
If you go back to the previous screen where you were building, yes, perfect. On the right-hand side on
Yes.
event type, explain to me the print letter because I've never used that here, but I want to know more about that process.
Yeah, that's a really good question. So for the print letter, if you come here and just select print letter, it allows you to select from your content library. So some of our members, they're our OG Wise Agent members, as I like to call them. So they were using Wise Agent where we were very heavy on print letter content. So they already have those saved in their database. And if they want to have an event reminder, so on their calendar appear that, hey, you need to print out this letter, then they can add that as an event type. So it's just a manual action that you'll need to take, but it's still automated because it shows up on your Wise Agent calendar for you, letting you know, hey, you have a letter you need to print out, and these are the group of people that need to receive that letter today. So that's what that action type is for.
I love
Um,
that.
yeah. And then, of course, you can create some custom action types too. So, like I mentioned, you want to make sure that your drip campaign really matches the audience that you're trying to appeal to, so you can incorporate different events here. Now, if you want to stay on the automated side, which is what we're focusing on here today, then you want to stick to sending emails, text messages, and then if you want to add in the phone call, that can also appear automatically to your call list, so you know that you need to call someone. But sending emails and text messages, that's how you can kind of set it. I hate to say set it and forget it, because I still think you need to log into your CRM each day and still,
I
check
agree.
in on your clients. But it is a way of just kind of sitting back and letting autopilot take over.
All right, another question on this, because I think this is probably, I think, one of the most important pieces to our business.
Yeah.
Uh, this question's coming from Ty. The texting feature is an additional cost. It was answered, but for anybody who didn't get that one, what's the additional cost for that?
Yeah, so texting is just an add-on feature. It's a pass-through fee, through fee that we have to send over, and it's $11 a month for texting. And that is something that our support team is really good at being able to assist you set that up through the system. So it's $11 a month for texting, and you get 1,000 text messages each month. And with that, you can incorporate the texting in your drip campaigns. You can send out bulk text messages through the system, and you can even add images. So right here, when I'm creating this text message to send out, I have the ability of uploading a video or an image, or choosing from past videos that I've sent before and including that in my text messages.
Got it. And then can you automate or schedule the texts?
Through the drip campaigns, yes. So through the drip campaigning feature, you can either have these text messages on a drip or fixed date. So if you actually wanted them to go out on a specific date, you can choose that here. And let's say you have an open house or an event that you're hosting, and you want to make sure that people are getting text reminders of an upcoming, open house, and you can come here, select the date that you want the reminders to go out, and then those are going to be automatically sent to your client. So this is where you would go to set up those automated text uh,
I
messages.
love that. Camila, I was thinking on this, and I hadn't thought about this before, but we do events for our clients, and the past clients in Sphere. So I could probably set up a drip for the events that are coming up, so that all of the people we're inviting get the drips in these different fashions, and then also continuation of it for a post event, right? So pre and
Exactly.
post, so that I don't forget to do the things that I need to do. I love that. You just gave me that idea, and I hadn't thought about it before as you're showing me
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, and we see a lot of our members use that with our landing pages. So when under marketing here, this is where you can go and find our landing page wizard. So if
Mhm.
you're looking to, let's say you have an open house, I'm going to use that as an example. We know you have an open house coming at the end of the month, whatever it may be. You can create a landing page here for an open house invite, where now you're capturing leads or potential clients who are interested in attending your open house. So you can come here to create that landing page here. You can even post it on Facebook. You can link it with a Facebook ad where somebody comes across this landing page, they enter their information. That captures that lead's information and enters it into Wise Agent. And now you're dripping on them. You have a lead rule. So you have an automated lead rule in the system now telling Wise Agent, your account, hey, when a lead comes in from this open house invite, add them to my open house reminder drip.
Okay. Can you take us through creating that rule, or a rule, just so we can see it? Because
Yeah.
that's super powerful to do. And I think when I hear things like And you probably hear this too, Camilla, and out there, people are like, oh, I want to build funnels, right? Like,
Yeah.
this is it. This this is what you're building, and it's built into Wise Agent. So take me through a simple one.
Of course. So once you have your landing page built out, like let's take this one for example. So our landing page wizard is pretty easy to use. And if you're somebody who's not the best with technology, we have support that's able to walk you through creating that landing page. So this is going to be your capture form here, so you can actually customize what information is being captured when a lead is either attending an open house and you're using this as a sign-in form, or when you use this as an open house invite and you have it paired with a digital ad or a meta business ad. So once you go in and you customize your landing page, you choose what fields you want to capture on a lead, and you make sure you require the specific fields you want to use. So in this case, I want to make sure I also include mobile number, because if I want to send out text messages, I need to make sure I'm capturing that on my landing page and I'm making that a required field. So once I go in, I make my edits, I have my landing page saved. I make sure I have my source name. The source name is really important because that's how you identify how those leads were captured or how you acquired those leads. So
That's right.
matching that source name to your landing page is the best rule of thumb. So this is
Mhm.
just 123 Main Street open house invite. Then next, I want to hop over to my marketing and I want to create that drip campaign. So that's going to be the next step in your workflow. First, you create that landing page. Then you're going to create that drip campaign that aligns with that landing page. So this is going to be that follow-up program that I want to add any of my open house invitees to, or sign-ins to, after they've signed in on that landing page.
Okay.
So we already have these built out for you. So if you come here to campaign, stock campaign, Wise Agent stock campaigns here, there's one specifically for your open house. So new open house, you're just going to click on it here, copy campaign, and then you're going to save that to your account. So you can come here and change the name, so you know that this is specific to this open house, or if you want to make a general open house follow-up, then you can use this same campaign over and over again. So once we go in, we save the settings on our drip campaign. You want to make sure you always want to make sure you go in and you preview the content just to make sure it's the message that you want to send out to your client. So you go in, you make those changes that you need to make. Then the final step now is adding that lead rule to automate that workflow. So first step was creating that landing page. The second step was making sure you have that drip campaign created in your database. And then lastly, under contacts, lead rules, now this is where you go to tell the system, when I get a new lead from my source, and we know that our source is that 123 Main Street open house,
Yeah.
I want the system to now add these clients to my open house drip campaign. So that's
Easy.
that complete workflow of new lead comes in from this source, add them to this drip campaign. And if you want to add additional categories, you can definitely do that as well. So potential buyers, because this is an open house, you're able to do that, set up automated email responses. So more automation with your marketing. We know maybe not for an open house since they're attending it right now, you'll have that trigger go out within the drip campaign. So, but this is where you would automate that workflow here.
I love this. See, this is the cool thing is this is what I was talking about earlier, which is when you show stuff like this, I forget how deep Wise Agent is, right?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty
There's
sure people are listening in, they're like, "Oh, that's right. It has that, right? I should I should be doing that." Because
Yes.
this completes it all. And I think also once they're coming through, how would you then, besides these drips, how would you then start to include everyone in a newsletter? What would we do here?
Yes. So the next step on the lead rule is now you want to add them to your, if you know you want to include these people on your monthly newsletter, you're going to tag them to your email monthly newsletter list. So then you don't have to go back and do it later. The system is already, as soon as they come into the system, they're going to be tagged. And then that way, when I go to my content library, so this is where you go to access that reusable content that's already created for you through Wise Agent, then I can easily select that category of clients and then send out that email. So from here, the content library, this is where you can go to access our stock content within Wise Agent. This is where you would also find our monthly newsletters that we generate for you each month. On the 21st of each month is when we release the newsletter. So the November newsletter will be available October 21st. So
So
all
good.
yeah, so this is where you would go to select that newsletter. It's already created for you. If you wanted to add additional content, like if you wanted to include a video or you wanted to switch out the images, you're able to do that by using the content blocks here. Once you've saved your email, then you have the option to save and send it, and then you can easily select that newsletter category that you incorporated in your lead rule earlier to make sure your clients are receiving that monthly newsletter.
Listen, if you're not using just the newsletter, what an amazing time to start right now, because you've got Halloween coming up. Easy, easy stuff to write, right? Best places to trick or treat in your neighborhood, easy, right?
Exactly.
Or cool things like that. Then you've got Thanksgiving, and then you've got holidays in December, and then you've got the new year. It's like the world's telling you, hey, it's time to start a newsletter because everything's much easier to write in these next 4 months. So please
Yeah.
do this. And then there is a question that I wanted to pick up here. Keeps on getting asked. No, not that one. These are great questions, everybody. I'm trying to get. I'm so far behind on the questions. You know what? I'll just answer it. Is this recorded? Because I'm taking a lot of notes. It's like, yes, it's
Yes.
recorded. It'll be blasted out to you, and it's sitting on our YouTube channel right now, so you can go check that out as well. All right, now let me go to you, Camilla, for some questions that you can answer. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know if there's a special price for LCA members, or where do they get Lab Code Agent members?
Yeah, even better than that, there's content available. So if you sign up using the Lab Coat Agents you registration link, you actually have access to exclusive content within the system under the content library. So once you're here on the content library screen, when you go to create new content, on top of having Wise Agents stock content, you also have access to lab coat agents. So definitely taking advantage of that and using that registration link if you're not already a member to sign up for Wise Agent, because then you'll have access to any of the exclusive marketing that is created.
Perfect. Thank you for that. And then uh, 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 um, comment. Hold on. Questions come through, so I have to scroll up.
Yeah.
Um, it'd be nice to see a fresh stock for birthday cards and holidays to send fresh cards to our clients. Just a comment. Oh, that's
Okay.
nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
And kind of to piggyback on that, I saw Ed Brittingham, one of our members. Thank you, Ed. So with our AI writing assistant, if you're looking for content that's not available, you don't see it in the system, you can simply add in your prompt. It's powered by ChatGPT. It's just easy to use here in Wise Agent. You can enter in a prompt. So like you mentioned, Tristan, with even some of like the Halloween is coming up and you want to include an article like top 5 neighborhoods to go trick-or-treating in Fountain Hills or in Scottsdale, Arizona, you can just put that into the AI prompt and then add that article into your newsletter. So if you're looking for content and you don't see it, always use the AI writing assistant to kind of help guide you there.
That's a great point, because you could use that to enhance the drips or just enhance any messaging that you want to send out to anybody, really.
Yes, yeah. And we do have a holiday drip campaign, though, under stock. That is something we have available here in the system. So you can use that one if you're looking for, just a simple stay, top of mind drip campaign with your clients, that's a great one to use as well. So we do have 2 of them here, one for the end of the year and then one for 2026.
Got it. I like that. And here's a quick question. What's the pricing of Wise Agent? What's the entry level pricing?
Yeah, so we're at that very competitive rate of $49 a month for Wise Agent. That includes all of the marketing tools that we highlighted today. So our drip campaigns, one active landing page at all times, the lead rule automation, contact management. The add-on feature would just be the texting, any of our texting tools. That's going to be that add-on feature that you're paying for there.
Mhm.
And then of course our 24/7 support, our free online training, that's all included in that monthly subscription.
Perfect. I like that. And
Uh,
Raj, your trial expired. He wants to test out landing pages. How can I test those? Listen, with that price, Raj, just sign up, buddy. That's probably the
the
next
best.
step on that one.
Yeah.
All right, another question. This is a good one. So let's say you're just signing up or you haven't done this. Lori's asking, can the system pull our brand easily or automatically?
Yeah, so during the onboarding that we set up for you, once you register for Wise Agent, our onboarding specialist will go over setting up your account with you. So making sure your profile page is set up with your brand colors, your brokerage information, your agent photo, and then we go over setting up your email signature. So then anytime you go to send out marketing through Wise Agent, it's branded and you don't have to recreate that each time. It's already here for you in that email signature that we help you create or transfer over from your Gmail and add it here into your Wise Agent email signature.
Got it. I like
Yes.
that. Does texting have opt-in features or opt-out features?
It does. So we have the opt out, opt in language. So text start to opt in, text stop to unsubscribe, and we make sure that we incorporate that. And then also we have our reports, so you can actually see, are people responding back to your text messages? Of course, you'll get a text reply when somebody opts out, or sorry, when somebody replies back to your email, you're going to get that notification to your phone. But you can also see that here in your Wise Agent dashboard as well.
Too much. There's a lot of good stuff, guys.
There is.
There's a lot of good stuff. So
Yeah.
we've got 1 minute. Where do you want to end with this, Camila?
Yeah, I want to end with just making sure everyone knows that once you sign up for Wise Agent, again, we do onboard you, so we do that one-on-one session with you to help set up Wise Agent for success for you individually. So we'll go over your email signature, uploading your contacts in the dashboard, and then going over setting up some of these marketing campaigns. So then you already have a starting point. So if you haven't already, take advantage of that 14-day free trial, and then sign up for that free online training with us so we can really help you get your database set up and set up your marketing for autopilot.
All right. So if I'm signing up or if I'm already signed up, here's the opportunity that I see. Only because we've seen changes to the real estate world. It's always changing. Um, the biggest opportunities you have right now are twofold when using Wise Agent. From what I see, number one, you need a newsletter. Holy cow! Like this makes it so easy to do. Like if you're not using the Wise Agent newsletter right now, right after this or later in the day, if you have Wise Agent, just go and set that up. That's that's number one. Our newsletter, I've been doing this for years, so it sounds crazy. It's okay. We have 89,000 people on our weekly newsletter, and our open ratio is about 42%. So pretty good. It could go higher, right? I want it to go higher because some other ones that we have are like 70%, but this one's 40%. The important thing is we do get people asking questions and then we get business from this, right? This is all automatic. You should be doing that hands down. Number one. Number two, landing pages. Like these are built in. Like I would create a landing page for every single one of my listings. And I probably would create a landing page that where I can give out something to people that are following me or that I'm trying to attract. Like if I attract sellers in pick a city, right, wherever you want, if I attract sellers there, then I'd have like the 10 things that every seller needs to do for the winter, and I'd change it for the spring. And I'd create a landing page for that, and I'd put it on my profile on Instagram or on Facebook or have it on YouTube. Why? Because the 5 most visited websites in the world are Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and ChatGPT in that order, which is crazy. And you have landing pages here that you can add to your profile or just sign up for my newsletter. That
Exactly.
to me, Camilla, biggest opportunities I have that I can build like that in Wise Agent.
Exactly.
Yeah. How much does it cost to add more than one landing page?
So if you can create as many landing pages as you want through the system. To turn one on active, it says $5 for additional active landing pages, but we always give you that one active at all times for no cost. It's included in your subscription. If you want more, 2 active at a time, 3 active, it's just $5 per active landing page after that.
Perfect. All right, everyone. If you're not part of Wise Agent, please jump in. It's free trial, test it out. If your free trial's over, just sign up. It's so inexpensive, so powerful. And what is Lab Coat Agents? A great question. Lab Coat Agents, the largest community of real estate agents in the world. So bigger than any brokerage, bigger than any brand. So we're always helping out for free too. So
Yes.
we're here for you. Camille, this was awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you for having us. And
Yeah, this
hopefully
was great.
we'll be back soon.
Yes, we will. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. And thanks for having a lot of great questions. There's the number, Wise Agent Rep. Just put up the number if you do want to call there or email. It's help@wiseagent.com. Have an awesome day, everybody.